Jacob here. Today we have a reoccurring guest, the Snapper. I'm going to be making some Easter bun and some Easter bun bites. So right here we already have our butter melting, and the Snapper is going to put 2 cups of sugar in here. So I'm stirring that in there so it does not caramelize, but again, so we don't want it to caramelize, so I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of vanilla in there. I'm going to put this in there quickly. 1 teaspoon of browning, yes, browning. And the browning is to give the bun color. Right here. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of grape jelly. You can put any jelly of your choice or your own. Add 2 cups of Malta. And we also have some raisins in here. We have the raisins soaking in the Malta, so like it can get rehydrated because we're going to put these in the dry ingredients. And right now I'm going to show you a hack you can do with the molasses. If you don't want the molasses to stick to your spoon, I'm going to spray with some non-stick spray. And then I'm going to put the molasses in here. And now it's going to be easier to get out of my spoon. Watch. No molasses in the spoon. We just turned our stove off because we don't want it to boil. And we're going to put it aside and work on our dry ingredients. But before I do that, I just want to get a little taste of it. Very sweet. While we wait for our wet ingredients to cool, we're going to mix our dry ingredients. Right now we have 4 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of allspice, 2 teaspoons, I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon, 3 teaspoons of nutmeg, 4 teaspoons of baking powder, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, 1.25 teaspoons of salt, sorry. 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Yes. Snapper, now you can sift it. Sift it. Sift everything in.
You can smell
You can smell the spices, especially the nutmeg, cinnamon, everything. Man. It smells amazing. Now we're going to put in 1 cup of raisins. Here.
We had these soaking in the Malta.
And we're gonna put 1/2 cup of mixed fruits. I have our liquids here. This one is cool on mixture. And before we put anything I'm gonna mix the eggs and put the orange zest into the eggs. The reason why I'm putting the orange zest into the eggs is because it doesn't give off an eggy smell or an eggy taste. So right now, I'm going to put in all that orange zest. Right here. Now I'm going to mix it in. I'm using the zest off of 1 orange. Here. And now, since we're done, I'm going to put the egg into this mixture. Right here. The reason why you want to make sure the mixture is cool is so when you put the egg in there, it doesn't start cooking the egg. I know it might not sound realistic, but it's true. So right now, I am done mixing this in, and I'm going to mix this in, well, so like small portion by small portion, while the Snapper here spins it. So right now, come on, you gotta, wait, let me show you, let me demonstrate.
I know how to do it.
Like this, and in, okay? So I'm going to pour it in to the middle. Don't want to put too much at a time. Now we're going to keep on spinning it until we see no flour. I'm going to be making our bun bites. So I'm going to get a scoop here, and I'm gonna put it right in here. I actually came up with this because I didn't want to cut the bun, you know? I just wanted to eat it right away. So I decided, hey, why not just make a cupcake version of it? And then I thought of bun bites. Just gonna put it here again. It smells amazing. Just gonna mix it in because you want the fruits to be even. Bun bites are done right here. And right now, since this is very hot, we're going to put some butter in there. And the remaining mixture, we're going to put in here. So, snapper. Okay, so now I'm going to pour the rest of the bun mixture in here. But we actually just want to get it to half, so kind of just right here.
I'm going to get it to half because like you don't want when it rises.
It's going to rise and we don't want it to overflow.
It's going to rise over.
Right here. Thank you. We're gonna shake our bun mixture to make sure it's leveled off. Shake it to make sure it's leveled. And right now we're gonna add our cherry on there. Cause you know Easter bun has cherry on it. So let me get my cherries. Little ones are for the bun bites, and the big ones are for the bun loaf. So I'm gonna put on the little ones, and the snapper here is gonna put on the big ones. So one each for each bun bite. And the only reason why we're putting little ones for the bun bites, well, I'm putting little ones for the bun bites, is so it's not too sweet. So now we're gonna put this in the oven. Right now, so we're gonna put our bun loaf in the oven for 1 hour and 15 minutes, yes? And we're gonna put our bun cakes in here for about 20 minutes. And we have the oven temperature at 320 degrees. You don't wanna put it in long ways, you wanna put it in sideways, so the heat is evenly distributed. We're gonna put it in the oven, yeah, we're gonna put it in the oven, yeah, we're gonna let it bake now. Yeah, we're gonna put it in the oven, yeah, we're gonna put it in the oven, then we're gonna bake it, yeah. Now we're going to make the glaze for the bun. Right now we're gonna put 1 tablespoon of sugar into our butter, and we're gonna put 2 tablespoons of jam into here. 2 tablespoons of water. We're gonna keep on stirring it until everything dissolves and until it gets syrupy.
You want to keep spinning the
Glaze.
The glaze because you don't want it to harden. If you stop spinning, it's gonna harden.
And right now, our bun bites, our Easter bun bites, just came out. And right now, we're gonna put a stick in it to see if it's good. Well, to see if it's ready. So if something comes off of it, like if some of the bun mixture comes on it, it is not done and it needs to go back in. If nothing gets on it, then it's done. Yep, it is done. So right now, I'm gonna get some of the glaze and put it on our Easter bun bites. It's right here. And I'm gonna put it right here. So we want to put this on quickly so the glaze doesn't harden. And the reason why we put the glaze on here is to give it a nice sheen. It's also going to give a bit more of a sweet taste. That's why we didn't put so much cherries on there. The glaze is also going to seal in the moisture. So right now, we're going to wait for our bun loaf to finish baking. And after that, we're going to reheat our glaze. And we're going to do the same thing that we did with our bun bites. So now, I'm going to show you a cool design you can do with the bun bites. And I just want to give you a fun fact. Most bun is eaten with cheddar cheese. So I'm going to use cheddar cheese. Right now, I'm going to slice the middle. And And the reason why I cut this in half is because one cheese like this might be too big. So I cut it in half. Right now, and do this. And I'm just gonna put this cheese in the middle. And you can eat it just like that. So that's a cool way that you can do it. So doesn't the design look great? You can just cut it, put the cheese in it. You don't need to cut off a whole big piece of the loaf and then have to bite it, keep on chewing and chewing. No, just grab a bite it, and you're over. Right? You can enjoy the taste in just one small bite. This copyright is by Cooking with Jacob. No one can take this name.
Our bun has been baking for 1 hour and 15 minutes. So I'm going to stick it in like we did with those. Test it. Clear. So now we're going to put the
glaze on it. The reason why we're putting the glaze on this again is so it can have a nice sheen on it, and it's going to be sweet, and it's going to seal in the moisture. This is the finished product with the glaze. I'm going to let it cool, and then we're going to take it out. While we wait for the bun loaf to cool down, me and the snapper are going to split a piece of this bun cake. So this will be my plate. Well, this will be my piece, and this can be your piece. It's just pretty good. Tastes exactly like a bun. It tastes amazing. You're not missing anything. It tastes exactly like the store-bought one.
The first time, this is good.
So our bun has cooled. Let me just put that right there. And here it is. It's very bouncy. So if you want to see more of my videos, you can find me on Facebook right here at Cooking with Jacob. You can find me on Instagram at Cooking with Jacob 9. On YouTube, Cooking with Jacob 9, which is basically the same as my Instagram. And you can find my new TikTok, Cooking with Jacob. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again next time. Bye!